So, Manuel, you've been poring through the details of this. What else did we learn from the filing?
And what an exciting, huge IPO, Lizzie. Definitely keeping us busy, and yes, a lot of interesting details, including the fact that they set a fixed price for the IPO at $135 a share. That is quite rare, quite unheard of, especially on big listings in the US, where they usually set a range, and then after they start testing the market with investors and doing the marketing, they go either at the bottom or towards the top. Here you go with a fixed price already, probably showing the confidence in the IPO getting done, and also on how much investor demand there is globally for these type of AI-related businesses, right? So more in the horizon as well, with Anthropic and with OpenAI also kind of knocking on the door, and next to potentially list in what would be also billion plus, multi-billion dollar IPOs. But on this one, SpaceX, definitely all the eyes on this one is coming as soon as next week. Potentially the next few days will be very, very important to see how it's going to play out and how much real investor demand there is. But the expectations are really, really high. And as you said, it's going to likely make Elon Musk an almost trillionaire, which is kind of remarkable as well.
Truly remarkable, but I feel like we're being drip-fed details here. I'm just ready for liftoff already, Manuel. What's next for SpaceX on the road to this IPO?
Yes, so we'll start, Lizzie, the marketing with investors starts as soon as today, Thursday, and then obviously the next few days will be critical as they gather the momentum and they fill in the books, potentially offering the shares next week, and the first the trading debut next week as well. So those are the next key steps. It'll be interesting to see what kind of demand they get, what kind of investors they get into the books as well. I mean, there's more than 20 investment banks working on this. We've also been reporting about the fees and how minimal they're going to be, yet banks will reap more than $500 million possibly in terms of banking fees for this huge offering. So there's a lot of nitty-gritty details that will come to light in the coming days as we have more clarity on the type of investor base for the IPO. But I think we now have a clear sense on the size. We have a clear sense also on the potential value, $1.8 trillion in market value. That is really huge. It's quite remarkable just compared with other companies, some of the biggest in the Standard & Poor's index, for instance. So definitely one. And I think what the main consequences for the rest of the world, not just in the US, which is a really hot ECM market right now, but also the ripple effects in Europe and here in Asia, where we are seeing a lot of AI-related IPOs here in Hong Kong, for instance. It will be interesting to see how they play out as well.